What's up, everybody? It's your man Latif.
And Kalisha.
And you're listening to
Watching
A Locals Touch. You already know. Hey, yo, check this out. This is our 100th episode, ladies and gentlemen. So we decided to do a little something different. We decided to come to you live and direct.
Live from,
Yeah.
It's good to put a name with the face, you guys. You guys have been hearing our voice for over 100 episodes, so now you get to see us.
Right.
And it's just an amazing feeling to just be recording this 100th episode. I finally got Latif on board because he was I don't want to be recorded, but it's just something really good to celebrate. So I'm glad that we, you put your pride aside and you did it. Look at our shirt.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Ah!
you already know.
So before we even get started on this episode and just highlighting all the many guests that were on the Locals Touch, I just want to ask Latif, because you were the main one to kind of bring up this podcast and kind of really take charge as far as producing it, kind of with the background of it, what it was meant to do. So just talk to me about how you came up with A Locals Touch and how proud you are that where it's come. And we hit 100 and didn't stop.
So when you look at the word local, a lot of times people have a tendency of putting local as a negative connotation when it comes to the environment. And I say that because you have local recording artists or athletes or even dining facilities and stuff. And so it's not until those local individuals go outside of their local areas and they get recognized outside of their area.
Right.
That's when the local individuals then start embracing them. And so that's the reason for the program. It's don't wait till our locals get outside of the area
to give them their flowers.
Give them their flowers now and help them to get outside of the area. Give them their props now and boost them up and give them recognition so that they will be bigger in the eyes of other individuals outside of their local area. So that's the reason for the program.
I love it. I love the message behind it. I love the way you produced it. I love that you invited me to be your co-host. I think I've learned so much with just learning about people's work ethic, just kind of listening to people's stories. It's so inspiring to listen, to be a part of it, and I'm just so grateful to just be a part of this platform and just learning about the local talent here in the DMV area every day. Now, with that being said, being that it's the 100th episode, that means we interviewed over 100 people. Well, 99 people. 99 people. 99 we interviewed 99 people.
We can't even really say that because we also interviewed each other.
Yeah.
So we interviewed each other. So you interviewed me twice and stuff. So that puts us at 97.
Yeah,
97.
But we also did record people past this episode. So that puts us
they weren't
back
supposed
to
to know that though.
Oh, well, cat's at the bag.
Yeah, so it's coming your way.
No, but out of all those many people that we interviewed, we have some that just kind of stick with us that definitely have a really big story.
Definitely.
Is there anyone in particular that stands out for you? I know for me, and I'll go first.
Okay.
Which is I'll give a couple, but first, Trinity. She's a rapper, local rapper. She was here. I think she was one of our first guests that we have. I don't know what number she was, but she was definitely when we first started. And she had mentioned something. I think I had asked her, how did it feel like being chosen by your city and things of that nature? And she just said that she felt like they were giving her the spot. She felt loved. She felt like people welcomed her with open arms, especially everyone in her area. And I think that just ties in with A Locals Touch and how we want to be for the community. We want to give people the platform. We want to give people the opportunity to showcase their business, their talent, anything that they want to pursue and want people to get involved in. And I just was so touched by her story. She was homeless with her mom, and just the turnaround point for her just performing in front of thousands of people to 5,000 people to making a song to just keep going. And I think it was very inspiring to just see someone similar in my age, close in my age, just have that mentality of just keep grinding and don't let your circumstances dictate your story at the end. Right. That was one of my favorite episodes that we recorded, and it just gave me like chills just listening to it. And I think that was a great way to tie that into a Locals Tux, just because, you know, we want to be the people's choice. We want to be the podcast that people are like, you know, we got to go on there. And we just want to highlight every single body, no matter how small or how little, no matter how many followers you have.
Hold on. How small?
How small or big? I got nervous on y'all. But no matter how small or big someone is, we want to just give everyone the opportunity. So I think that was one of my favorite episodes. What about you?
Definitely, I would have to say Beck G.
Okay. Beck, let me tell y'all something.
Yo, Beck is the GOAT.
We didn't talk at all in that episode. I don't know if y'all remember that episode, but literally I think me and Latif asked one thing, how are you? And she just ran with the interview. But it was so inspiring to listen to. And I felt like, and I told her, I was like, you remind me of my mom. Because she did this thing she was saying and how faithful she is and how much she incorporated God. It was just so beautiful. But go ahead.
So big up Beck, yo. Beck G, yo, official, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all get the opportunity, check out that episode because literally she's speaking life. And she wasn't the only individual that spoke life being on this podcast and stuff, but literally the moment she started speaking and just started telling her story, it became inspiration. And we had quite a bit of individuals that was like that, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely wanted to shout out Beck G because she literally spoke life into that episode.
Yeah, I liked her episode too.
You liked her?
I loved her episode.
You liked her episode?
I loved her episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my co-host, Kalisha.
College grad.
I liked her episode.
College grad.
Facts. All right, so speak on another one, brother.
I would have to say Danny K. Shout out to Danny.
Shout out.
I don't know. I'm not going to be biased and say it's because me and Danny have background and I knew Danny since like freshman year. But I will say just watching her develop into the person she is amazing to watch. Danny has her own style. She has her own way of thinking. She has her own mindset, and she like lives in this world, and it's like it's Danny's world, and if you are in it, it's like such a privilege to be in it. When I tell you, she's so humble, she's so nice, and she just said a lot of things in that episode that just touched me, and that was just like wow, like it was just like a proud moment, like as a friend, just to see someone where they started. I'm not gonna say she started low, but just to see where she started from and where she's at now, it's a big 360. And I think she said the nature of, you know, she's in the process of finding herself within herself and not really looking at anyone's outside opinion.
Right.
And the reason why I connected so much to that episode and to what she was saying is because I feel like I'm in that boat of like just listening to other people's opinions too much and having other people's opinions on me dictate who I am. And Danny just shut that whole thing down, and she was just like, you know, you can't do that. You have to learn how to be okay with yourself. You have to learn how to be the better version of yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody is going to dictate how you move. Nobody's going to support you. People are going to support you, but she was just saying like you can't force no one to support you without yourself being the biggest supporter of what you got going on. So I think that she just spoke so much life into me on that episode that I really, 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 really liked it.
Facts.
Shout out to Danny.
All right, so we do got to take a commercial break right now. What this commercial break is dealing with is the hat that y'all are seeing on the table right now. You know what I'm saying? Die-hard Philly fan. Yeah, I'm from VA, but I'm a die-hard Philly fan.
Gosh.
Hey, stop playing with me, Shaw. Don't play with me like that. For real. You know what I'm saying? Just because she old bum ass what
Saints.
is it? No, Who that? Hold on. Yo, no. Who was your team at first before the Saints? What?
Okay, so my team still is the Giants, but listen.
How is your team still the Giants and you talking about who that?
Listen. I get tired of losing, so sometimes you just gotta. I like to argue. Listen, I like to argue about sports, so I want to pick a team that I can argue with. So while the Giants, we work on getting better. I wanna argue. So I nominated the Saints to be my team. Who that?
See, did you just say I get tired of losing?
I get tired of losing. I get tired of defending them. I get tired of just being disappointed. Every Sunday, I'm just crying because I'm like, yo, did we really lose to the Commanders? Did we really lose to the... That's just my thought process. I just feel like this is not my team. Not my team, so...
Hey, so
he's funny, but let's not talk about what happened last night against Atlanta. But that's not
why you dating this though? See. Look, and she now want to kick the table and all that. Listen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get back into this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So, one of the individuals that I definitely wanted to highlight is let me see. I want to make sure I get this name right and stuff because Kiara White. I think I said it right. I think I can't remember how to say her last name, but I wanted to make sure that I got her out there again because, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady, similar to who did you say at first?
Trinity.
Similar to Trinity.
Trendsetter.
Yeah. Well,
Trinity,
ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So Trinity's actually her stage name is Trendsetter. So that's one thing that we definitely want to note. But Kiara was also homeless and was struggling, but yet here in the present, she has a thriving business. You know what I'm saying? And she's doing like some very, very big things. Yo, y'all check her episode out, but also check out what is Kiara Creates with a K. Everything with a K. She does custom gear. She was doing the basketball. She had the basketball now. Unfortunately, she brought on the program for us to see. She brought on a Boston Celtics.
Yes.
No. So
can I say something about her story too? Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, you want the spotlight?
Go ahead.
No, I just felt like her story was so real and it was so genuine, and I think y'all need to go back and listen to her story,
right?
And what she said, because we simply asked her like, what made you move from here to here, and she simply said heartbreak. And I feel like that's so real, especially when us women, we're scared to say we've gotten heartbroken before, and we just kind of just be like, we don't realize how much heartbreak can be fuel to the fire, and how much heartbreak can kind of incorporate things. And I just related to that so much because of personal background. We don't got to get into that, but just personal background. And for so long, I was the type of person, I was like, I'm not going to be like, heartbreak is the reason why I'm like succeeding, because it's going to sound like I'm a bitter person. But for her to take that story and for her to be like, that's what caused me to like move from here to here, I felt like it was just so good to watch. And it was so good for me to embrace like my own story and just be like, you know what? This is what happened. This is how I moved from it, and it is what it is. So I really did enjoy her episode as well as her customs. Her customs were fire. Dope. Like, y'all need to definitely check her out.
Dope. Could I throw another one in there?
Of course. I have one more too, but go ahead.
Robert Frog Randall. Hey, I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, that's one of the legacies of Norfolk State University. I mean, he bleeds green and gold. But this man right here has such a great heart. I mean, he's actually one of my neighbors. And so, and everything that he does and stuff, man, he a lot of times put other individuals first. I mean, and he's a very giving individual and all that, but he's like literally, I mean, he's just an all around good dude. And when I say he bleeds green and gold for Norfolk State University, he is a proud alum of Norfolk State University. And so, being the fact that you and I are both, Alumni.
Alumni.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We doing big things. Big
Yeah.
things. But I definitely wanted to give him a shout out and have individuals to check out his episode again because this man literally he's a history book. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, it's just a genuine nature, given nature that this man has that I really rock with, and I definitely want to give him his flowers while he's still here, type thing.
Of course.
You feel me? But you have to know.
Yeah, Kanice, or is it Kanice? Nia.
You said
her real name is Kanice.
No.
What is it?
Khalees.
My
Wow,
girl.
Kanice. Okay.
See?
No, you said Kanice. No, it's Khalees.
Khalees. She's an amazing singer.
Yes,
and she sounds so good. And one of the things that I loved about her was just she has her plate full. And she does not mind adding more and more to her plate. And I think that's so inspiring to just watch and just witness. And she's a singer. She does hair. She does nails. She does runway. She does so many things. And she's always incorporating the spirit of, if I can do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it with 110%. And I think that's amazing to just be able to look up to someone like that. Again, someone in my age range, just to see someone that is just, not taking no for an answer and just really, really like thriving. Her episode was really good. And then M Weezy, which is Miles, he's a singer as well. Maybe y'all should collab one time. Just saying, hey. But Miles was an amazing person as well. His story is just so incredible. I think his music just touches, he gives me like certified lover boy like vibes, like he like really like so it's like real R&B, and it's just good to see our generation of new musicians coming out because we have a lot of entrepreneurs that come in, they make stuff, but we've had a few singers, rappers, and things like that. And I'm a music girl, so I think I gravitated towards a lot of our musicians, our singers, our rappers when they come on because I just love music so much. So I love when they connect and they're able to make songs, write their own music, and they actually can sing. So y'all need to go back and check out their episodes because that was one of both my favorite ones.
Right. So look, y'all. Hey, yo, so check this out. Y'all can be on the lookout for more video versions of our podcast and stuff. We're looking to do this. We're going to drop a new episode every Monday of the video versions, but we still have the audio only versions that will be dropped on
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
No, see, she's messing it up.
What?
So the audio only versions are dropping on Wednesday and Fridays. The video versions are dropping on Mondays. You see what I'm saying? So don't want to confuse y'all out there. You feel me? Because, she was a little special. Okay. All right, so we will be dropping, in other words, we will be dropping a new episode every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for y'all.
In other words, just subscribe.
Facts. Subscribe.
To get all the updates and things
all
like that.
All the updates. And we're going to be having merch and all that type stuff that's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Feel me. You feel me?
Yes.
You feel me? But thank y'all so much for joining us on our 100th episode of A Local's Touch. I'm Latif.
I'm Kalisha. And you already know. Bye. Thank you for listening to A Local's Touch, sponsored by LG Studios and Cash on the Beat. To connect with us and to be featured on our podcast, please email us at alocalstouch@gmail.com. Bye.